In this video, we will talk about 10 best beaches in Morocco to travel with family in 2023. So make sure to watch the full video. The wild and windy beaches that line the Atlantic coast are acclaimed for their surf, and with plentiful surf operators, this is a great place to learn. Down on the southern Atlantic coast, you can make day trips into the Anti-Atlas, while the central Atlantic coast gives easy access to Marrakesh. So if you're looking for a vacation that mixes a spot of sunbathing with cultural sightseeing, you're also in luck. 1. Agadir. Agadir, on the southern Atlantic coast, is Morocco's most famous beach resort town. European travelers looking for a laid-back and well-priced, family-friendly beach vacation have flocked here for decades. Agadir's trailing stretch of golden sand rims the length of the city center, so there's plenty of space to choose from. If you're after full facilities, with easy access to cafes and restaurants while on the sand, head to one of the two private sections, known as Palm Beach and Sunset Beach. These two strips sit in front of Agadir's central tourism district and offer up the promise of easygoing days of sun and sand. Hotels that sit slap on the seafront also have their own private patch of sand. The 5-star Sofitel Agadir Royal Bay Resort Hotel is the pick of the bunch for visitors seeking resort living with a beach, pool, excellent service, and rooms imbued with a stylish Moroccan aesthetic. 2. Merleft. Sitting 129 kilometers south of Agadir, Little Merleft may not be as well known as its northern neighbor, but for independent travelers who don't want a package deal vacation, beach life at this southern Atlantic coast town is better. There are several beaches to choose from, most backed by a rim of craggy rocks and cliffs. Merleft has a burgeoning activity scene, and most of the travelers who come here aren't after a beach holiday that's just about sun-soaked lounging. The main thing to do for visitors is learn to surf, with plenty of surf school operators offering 5-day lesson packages, as well as equipment rental. There's also sea fishing and paragliding, and the town is a good base from which to launch yourself out to explore the tourist attractions of the Anti-Atlas region inland. 3. Essaouira. Essaouira is one of the best places to visit in the country to combine both. The central walled old town, with sturdy seafront ramparts that hold back the Atlantic Ocean's waves, is a maze of wriggling alleys and a UNESCO World Heritage Site. The beach yawns out along the coast for over 5 kilometers, just to the south of the old town walls. Beachgoers should be aware, though, that regular high winds on this stretch of coast make Essaouira unsuitable for sun-slothing vacations. Instead, the beach here is all about water sports. Travelers head here for windsurfing and kitesurfing, with several operators both in Essaouira itself and in Sidi Kaoki, 25 kilometers to the south, offering lesson packages for beginners, as well as equipment hire. 4. Legzira Beach. One of Morocco's most picturesque slices of sand, Legzira Beach, lies 10 kilometers north of the blue and white old Spanish Sahara port of Sidi Ifni. Sunset is the time to be here for the best photographs, when the jagged rocks glow orange in the fading light. There are few facilities here, though a handful of seafood restaurants dish up meals and refreshments. Pack a picnic and head here for the afternoon from either Sidi Ifni or from Merleft, 23 kilometers to the north. 5. Awalidia. Pretty little Awalidia wraps around the sheltered lagoon, making the water here much calmer than in other resorts straddling the Atlantic coast. It's a top spot for swimming and a good, safe choice for kids who like to get in the water. The crescent-shaped Golden Sand Bay is a popular holiday destination for Moroccan families, and during July and August weekends, it can seem like half of Casablanca, 176 kilometers to the north, has decamped here for a day at the beach. Water sports operators on the beach rent stand-up paddle boards and kayaks for those that tire of lying in the sun. Though surfing, past the lagoon's breakwater, is the most popular activity. 6. Moulay Bousselham. The curving, sandy spit of Moulay Bousselham lies right at the tip of town and buzzes with crowds of local vacationers during August. Despite its popularity, it's important to note that the beach is better for sun-lounging men for a dip in the sea. Head 15 kilometers south from town for Moulay Bousselham's other main sandy strip at Tamara Beach. Again, swimming is not suitable for young children or those inexperienced to the water, but this beach offers good wave action for surfers. Outside of summer, Moulay Bousselham is a sleepy little place, with visitors more likely here to birdwatch in the lagoon and marshlands of Merzouga National Park than to throw down their beach towel on the sand. 7. Asila. Budget travelers love Asala for its easygoing charms. With the old town's walls directly fronting a curve of sand, Asila provides plenty of opportunities to combine beach time with more cultural sightseeing. You could easily come here as a side trip from Tangier, 46 kilometers to the north, spending a couple of days discovering Asila's skinny old town alleys, rimmed with Johnny White and blue buildings that are irresistible fodder for photographers. During summer, Asila and the surrounding coastline packs out with local Moroccan beach breakers, so to avoid the crowds, head here in spring or fall. 8. Achakar Beach. Achakar Beach is just 15 kilometers west of bustling Tangier, but a world away from the big city. Loomed over at the northern tip of the sand by the cliff of Cap Sparto, which marks the point where the Atlantic Ocean meets the Mediterranean Sea, Achakar Beach is a wide strip of golden, compacted sand backed by green, gently sloping hills. There are free sunshades on the sand, and a decent beachfront cafe for when you get hungry, but little else. So don't forget to bring all your beach supplies with you. Make sure to take a wander down to the southern end of the beach to see the Hercules Caves. 9. Indique and Cabo Negro. The Mediterranean coast's most developed beach area incorporates the two neighboring towns of Indique and Cabo Negro, 13 kilometers northeast of Tetuan, which are only separated by a jutting, rocky headland covered with pine trees. Indique offers a long, wide stretch of shingle and sand, backed by the headland's rolling green hills, with cafes, restaurants, and mid-range accommodation rimming the sand. Just southeast along the shore, Cabo Negro is a more upscale affair, with resort-style accommodation, a golf course, and a better beach. The soft sand here threads along the coast for a couple of kilometers and is shallow at the water's edge, so it's an excellent choice if you're traveling with tots. 10. Martel. Only 10 kilometers east of the UNESCO World Heritage-listed Old Town of Tetuan. But modern port of Martel is a favorite summer haunt of local beach vacationers. Although little visited by foreign travelers, if you're exploring the Rift Mountain area inland, a visit here is a good add-on for fresh sea breezes, sandy strolls, and a dip in the sea. Because Martel is focused on the domestic tourism market, there are plenty of holiday apartment developments, but the town is also home to a few decent mid-range and budget hotels that front the narrow but long swatch of sand. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button. Also, subscribe to our channel before you go. Thank you for watching.